Hey, strong. I run the way. On the surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. I'm coming full on repeat. I run the way. On the surfboard emergency. Ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. Strong, I'm pocket full on repeat. Gotta count up and I've been down. Picture going about 100 miles. Battery room can't miss now. Standing tall, ready always on go. Sipping in a pen pal. PO said slow down, so I come away and I skip town. 16 was on underage, there's 12 jurors in a mistrial. They seen I was underpaid, said too wide, no Gentile. I need like a man, even if your eyes don't dare to me. Touchdown like I had a six with a shimmy, nigga, that's a problem for you. Don't be worried about what's wrong, dude. Do you and I'ma do I. 30 boy got a paint job with a clip coat and some fall down. The girlfriend nigga took a beat, I was fresh meat, no clip fire. Give me wet and Beyonce, put a ring on it in the lunch line. Head coach and I'm on the court. Referee and I'm shoot three. Put sweat in it to the green. So my water, I can barely breathe. Kelly Slater with the board flip. Push it up when the chords hit. Violins in a bell tip. Open up, let me splash it. I ride the world. On the surfboard emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. I ride the world. On the surfboard emergency. I ain't worried, they ain't notice me. Gotta get paid. Go long till I'm 6 feet. I'm pocket full on repeat. Second round of the fight, something ain't right. I gotta do my work. Walking through the air, no night flight. There was some people. Got one life to live, and I put 15 on roll. Hit the ground, running rabbit past the Usain Bolt. Don't like 2 finger signs so far, I can't be taught. 19 is crunch time, and I send it home like a walk-off. AMG on steroid, there's a flex muscle with a knife there. Coming full force, no one, just know I don't fight fair. Just like no flight fair. Hot rounds out of hot fair. Put the mic in the head, lock until them tap, 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 tap there. Short SCPR. What the hell are he need for? Took him to the water, let him up. Time for you a lifeguard. I'm a whole damn lifeguard. Then just real wish sharp. Might show me once hard. Get skatebooks and I count cards. Play my hand for the W. Time talk about who is who. They be on that who is who. I'm on the surfboard. I'm coming through. Sprout.
What's up? What's up? What's up? This is your boy, Mr. Know It All. Hood Talk with your girl, Miss Bella, with the lovely Miss Bella, ready to get the show started. Go on, tell them what we're doing and what we're talking about and all that other good stuff.
Well, hello, everybody, and happy Tuesday to you. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube and Mr. Know It All on Facebook. You want to send him some love, there's the information right there. But it doesn't cost a thing to like, share, and subscribe. So let's check that out. But we want to get started on this subject. We want to know how these people feel, what they got to say, what Mr. Know It All want to share with us. So, he said, you don't like good men for real, for real. I will tell you why I say this. So I'm here for it. I want to know why we don't like good men for real, for real. And tell me, because I want to know. Okay? I want to know.
Well, I'm gonna start it off by saying, most of the time when you think of good men could be bad boys in a way too. But I'm just saying, when I say good men, good people, and I think sometimes good men challenge a woman to be their better selves. And sometimes I think a lot of women want to still be that kid, that 17-year-old kid or whatever sometimes. And so I think sometimes that's the tricky part on like growing up. A lot of people like that song I always sing, I don't want to grow up. I'm a toddler's kid. I
Mm-hmm.
catch a lot of women just like that. Some women want to be 17, 18-year old, 20, 30 years. And it just don't work like that. We don't never really want to be grandmas. We want to be, you know, how they say, sex till you die. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so I think that transition phase is harder for women now because women are more single than ever. So I think it's a harder transaction because back in the day, people used to grow old together, and then the man died or whatever. She got plenty of kids to keep her company, all that type of stuff. Now you got women that are growing up, don't want kids, getting older and stuff like that, and it's a different dynamic on how each person looking at it. Um, I think when you in the type of this what a lot of women don't realize sometimes when they're looking for certain types of men. The type of man that you looking for sometimes got to fit. You either got to fit in their plan or they need to fit in your plan. And sometimes the good man sometimes don't fit in your plan because he already got some stuff going on. And most good men want you to fit in their plan. And I think a lot of times you catch women running for the bad boys, the ain't shit niggas. Sometimes there's somebody for them to blame on when the stuff don't go wrong or they can't lock it down, this and that, because you can't go to the same places 20, 30 years. You can't still be in the VFW shaking it since you were 19, and looking for something different, looking for a man with morals, values, going to church, don't want his woman out at the club all night. So women got to look at the kind of man that they attract, gonna be the type of woman they are, whether they like it or not. Because, just think about it. As you move around, uh, people watching you. And people watching you and that's how they seeing if they're gonna approach you or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on just a second. Oh, all right. Yeah, forgot I had too much stuff going on right.
I
Hello.
see. I hear. I didn't see. I hear.
Yeah. Yeah, what I was saying, I was like, okay. Yeah. But yeah, I think people got to realize if you go to certain spots, you're gonna attract the same type of people. You can't be a clubber and then want a man that wake up early in the morning, you know, work all day, Lord, honest man, all these good intangibles that, sometimes women and things say they're looking for. Uh, you think you're gonna find them in the club? You think you're gonna find them at the blues show where all they talk about is cheating? I mean, that's all. All blues show. You remember I told you before, all they're cheating in the next room. Every song is talk about cheating. I
I
need
ca-
three.
I, I came on, Mark. What they say? My side
I
piece. What?
came on. Yeah. I mean, oh yeah, I left home to
I
be with
left
my
home to be my
side
side piece.
side piece. I mean, if
And
you
they be
listen,
like, hey, that's my
yeah,
song.
and
I'm
I'm gonna
like,
tell you this.
hear
I'm
what
gonna
they
tell you
say?
this. If a man in the club, and I done did it, if a man in the club and he see you jump up on certain song, he be like, nope, nope, nope. She like that song a little bit too much. So women don't even realize that just like a lot of women are watching every move that men make, men watching them at the same rate on how they move. Who your friends are determines on how men approach you and stuff. If a man know, uh, whether you know it or not, if a man sitting there looking at you and say, he hang out with this girl here and I know her and I know what type of girl she is, she do this, she do this. If you hang with certain people, it's just like me trying to hang with robbers and killers all day and then come out here and tell me, oh yes, oh no, that's just them. Oh no.
I can
You
give you
know,
financial advice.
and, and a lot of women do that. They hang out and they tell they tell their partner about how all their friends ain't no good and this and that. And it's the same thing a woman listen to a man. If she listen to a man and she sit there seeing all his partners got side chicks, this and that, blah blah blah. She thinking something. She still got something back of her head, and that's the same thing gonna be
Hmm.
what type of man you attract. A man that wants a woman that gonna fit in good, he gonna look for a woman that probably sometimes don't cuss. Some people cuss like sailors. Some
Yeah.
cuss like sailors, and they swear down they looking for a good man. How you looking for a good man with a filthy mouth like that? No, you looking for a good thug. We're gonna keep it real. You looking for a good thug, a good in between man or something, but you ain't looking for that man that gonna take the lead or you know that one that most women say they want. What's up, Jerome? Up in his house, up in this thing. What's up, man? But you feel what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, yeah. You gotta
Yeah,
match with what you are, you know.
right. And it don't matter, you know. Everybody will say, "Oh, I'm not like my friends," but let me tell you something. You wouldn't be with your friends if you wasn't nothing like them.
Yep. It's something about them that
It's
connects you.
something that's keeping y'all together. It ain't no coincidence that y'all still hanging together. That's why when I look at somebody and they be talking about, yeah, my friend, oh God, she be playing them niggas. She got like 2, 3 wasn't it? And you looking at her like, yeah, your friend the pimp, huh? Mm.
Uh,
But you the angel, huh? Angels hanging with the pimps. Okay. I wonder what is it? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
What's up, LaShonda? Up in his house. But you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times, I've seen an instance people say, "Oh, my friend girl, she rock this way or do this way. She be tossing and flipping and this and that." But you hang with her. You know, I hate to bring it in, but there's a scripture that says, "Don't let your good be evil spoken of." Like you may be friends with this person because you all are good friends on a level of business, or you get along, you can have conversation with, but on
Right.
their wild side, you still hanging with them. So that's when your good can be evil spoken of. You'll be placed like the birds you're rocking with.
I do this. If you met her at the job and you hang with her after the job, then it's a difference. That's basically what you're saying in so many words. You know how a lot of people say, I go work at home. Oh no, 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 no. I keep job over here, this over here, blah, blah, blah. But a lot of men, if women start talking about the girls' nights and stuff like that, And men, see, what women don't realize when you be trying to play games on certain men, people don't realize if you trying to play a game on a man, what you think he learned the game from? A woman. If he ever been a cheater, if the woman tell him what time to pick her up, what time to do this, what time to do that, what time to be here, what time she gonna call, all that. And if you start moving like he know women that cheat move, he gonna get to looking at you sideways. Whether you know it or not, you might be thinking you running some kind of what's name, but just like women have these little senses about when they think they man doing something, men's senses are totally way up their past what women think.
But this is the thing. It's past spider senses. It's on a little level of observance. If you're involved in someone's life, you just observe how they move. You got to get to know them, know
Mhm.
what they like, what they don't like when they start moving. Some people, they prep you. They'll prep you that I'm about to go out here and act a fool. They'll start talking a certain way, how they moving. If you observe these things, you'll know. But it's still up to you to accept it or not.
Right. You can read that.
Yes, sir. How you doing today? Hello, Jerome. Happy Tuesday to you, Mr. Harrington.
I didn't read that one because it was to you.
Well, hello.
Yeah. But yeah, I think just while we breaking it down like that, um we're gonna get into it though. We finna go and get into it. We ain't gonna
Yeah,
hold.
before we get into
Okay,
it,
go ahead.
I want to kind of defend us as women. Some people probably say, "Yeah, we don't like good men for real, for real." A lot of times, we don't know what's good. You got to think about a lot of times people react on their upbringing. How they were reared as children, how their parents moved. And some people are reared in single family homes and don't encourage marriage or don't prepare daughters to get married. Are they just preparing them to grow up, get an education, get a job, then maybe have some grandchildren? I don't always hear the husband in the equation.
Right.
They just say the children, so it's according to the upbringing of their household. Everybody don't encourage tradition.
Mm.
So a lot of times it doesn't mean that we don't like good men for real. That's right. LaShonda said the body tells us everything we need. Just pay attention. They'll touch you different. The touch is different. I'm like, oh, them hands been somewhere else. Oh, them
Yeah.
lips been somewhere else. Oh, okay. You can tell because everybody's body isn't the same and the touch is different from a man. It's true. So I agree with you 100%. The body tells us everything. The reaction is different.
I almost said something, but that shit rated R. I'm gonna leave it to myself.
But this is the rated R show. What you mean? This hood talk. What you talking about? We're not scared.
Well, if you break it down like that, um, I guess it'll be the same thing. When men on the other side, um, men know something when you know, women start talking about their period on for 2 weeks and goddamn it, they got yeast infections.
Wait a minute. What?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
because
just
that'll
telling
spoil
you,
the
like, I'm telling you, like, a lot of people, women come up with all kind of stuff to prolong uh
conversation.
sex, yeah, giving it up and stuff like that, so you never
Wait a
know.
minute. If somebody come to you, I mean, like, are yeast infections a common thing? So I'm
See,
saying,
even Melody know that 2 week thing. Huh?
I'm trying to take some antibiotics to get something else cleared, probably, because I
Yeah,
think antibiotics normally be like a 7-day process or something like that. So you better
sometimes
watch it.
I done seen women have periods in 2 weeks and they be talking about they still dripping 3 weeks later. I mean, when a woman start talking like that, boy, they out here doing something.
They got the drip, and it's not period. They
Okay,
got the
I mean,
drip,
I'm
and
not
drip.
saying I'm not saying that wrong. They might be getting some dick. Shit, it ain't got to be drip drip. They can be getting some long dick. They like this thing got to heal up before I get over there, back over there,
Probably
fuck with
sore.
him.
It's probably sore.
She said
Yeah.
shock itch for me.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, but when people start talking, certain languages or certain what's the name, or got these strange migraine headaches that won't stop or anything, or pains, or I mean, it's just a lot of things that can be happening that a woman can be doing to not have sex. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Yeah. And because like a lot of men be ready a lot of times. So when women don't be ready, they don't do what they used to do. Um, since you said this the rated R show, and we supposed to be talking a certain way. When, when a man, goddamn it, get ready and shit, the goddamn woman probably used to suck the skin off her dick, and now she don't want to suck it no more, and all this old type of stuff. So it's a lot of stuff going
She
on.
probably got some salt in her mouth before,
Yeah, yeah,
like
probably.
some plastic. She probably tastes plastic before.
Yeah, some
That'll make
salt
a
from
woman change.
another man's dick, probably. Shit. That probably would make a woman change. But everybody had their own, excuses why they don't do stuff.
But you know what? I'm a person that I've said before. Like if I'm with somebody, I'm with you, right? So just say for instance something happens and you mess up and you get out there. Don't come home and want to play. When you did your due diligence, at least wait 24 hours. Everybody is not perfect. Everybody cannot be faithful in a relationship.
So
Most people. So I'm just
that
saying, like,
makes sense. So now I can understand when a woman come home beside a man talking about she got a headache or no period.
she probably got her satisfaction out there
Yeah,
because of
right.
course, he didn't want to do it. So she probably went out there and got it somewhere else.
Yeah, got that thing drained out. She
I
probably
don't want that thing.
just got through coming from sitting on somebody's face. Oh, okay. I'm just-
Oh my goodness. Okay, now we ready for the topics because the
okay.
tea is getting good.
Uh, you don't want look. You don't want to turn this into a rated O.
Well, we
Uh,
grown around here. We could talk about it.
yeah, she don't remind me I'm grown because I mess around and talk some shit around this motherfucker.
Well, we know you the good SS. You the king of SS when you want to be. Okay, let's go.
Come on
This
with it.
man said most women don't marry the man of her dreams. That's the problem.
Ah.
That's the problem of her dreams. Most of the times when you're having dreams, it doesn't always be true.
Yeah, dude. You can only dream you can only have real dreams of something you done seen. So what I'm saying is, a lot of women, and I done heard them, I done seen them, I done talked to women, and women done said, yeah, you ask them, you ever been in love before? They be like, yeah, but he wouldn't get right, or he wouldn't do right, or he would. It's a man out there that woman loved to death, or he just wouldn't get already right. He wouldn't stop cheating. He wouldn't stop playing, or he was too much of a ladies' man, or something that caused her not to stay with him. You feel what I'm saying?
Hey, everybody have their downfalls. You know, it is what it is. She said probably because she's been sleepwalking and fell on something, you know.
Yeah. And that's just the truth. A lot of women been in love or wanted to be with a certain person, and they just wasn't ready. It's the same thing. I put it away. I put it just like this here. I remember being with a couple ladies, and I remember I remember just because uh, just because a couple of them asked me about the marriage thing, and for me to tell them that I didn't, I didn't want to, get married. Uh, uh, that's a deal breaker because some people want to be married, and I don't, I don't shuck. I don't shush nobody who want to be married, but a lot of times men can tell marriage material more than they can tell sometimes. See, sometimes, women want to be married and goddamn they got ants in their pants. They can't sit still. They run around all over. They run the streets. They go to the clubs. They do all this. They drink. They smoke. They do everything on the sun. Then they be talking about, oh, I'm looking for her. That's a woman looking for to finish off her bucket list. You know what I'm saying? That's a woman. I done
So,
did
so are you
everything
saying?
else.
So are you saying they wanted to marry you, and that was the deal
No, no,
breaker?
no, no. I done threw everybody in there now. I wasn't just talking about just
Okay,
yeah.
not just you.
No, I'm
Okay,
talking about
so
I done had a couple women just because they felt like I wouldn't marry them, go ahead and move on along to the
and
next
get
man.
into another relationship
Yeah,
that they can find the marriage in,
right, right, right,
because this is the thing. Like you just said, some people run the street, smoke, drink, whatever they do, right?
right.
But there is someone for everyone. So you probably wasn't a person that they should have married. You know, they probably married somebody that matches what they do. So if you ever run into the person that move like you kind of want, your mind may change. Who knows?
Yeah, and I realized that because I seen some crackheads that love each other to death.
To death, be out there rapping, loving each other, fighting, beating
Yeah.
each other up, and
So
still love each other.
so that's why you can't never say never.
Right.
But like I always say, in it's like the only problem with marriage now is
The
men,
divorce.
yeah, and men don't have is nothing to gain because I'm gonna tell you this. Back in the day when men got married, they at least knew that they would have a couple of kids out of it that was in their name, had their same name, same blood type, matching DNA, this and that. But when women run the streets all in their 20s and 30s, and then they want to wait till 40 sometimes and 50s to get married. It's like what a man getting out of it. They already got grandchildren. They already got children. They got children. They already got a whole family, stepdadders and all, 3, 4 stepdadders in the family. And what do a man get out of it but being added to an already made family? You know what I'm saying? Like getting married was about making a family. You feel what I'm saying? Is you stuck? Well, that's me. That might be you stuck. We'll know if you go off the stream. Let me read a comment while I'm waiting on you to cause you like Paul like a little crackhead over there. No, I'm just messing. Hey, let me see. He said crackheads. Melanie said crackheads love hard too. With a dog. Hell yeah, and a bicycle. Don't forget about the bicycle. Cause they gonna ride that little bicycle and have that dog beside them too. I'm just saying. Let me see. It says some men marry only because they could survive alone. Because I think you saying because they can't survive alone. I think that's what you're trying to say, that they can't survive alone. You heard all that bullshit I was saying, or you were froze up?
I was froze like a block of
Okay.
ice.
All right. That's cool.
He said some men marry only because they could survive alone.
But listen to the. No. I think she meant they couldn't survive on their own.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. They
look what
want the helpmate.
look what Melanie said before this. She said, I read that. She said
and love hard too with a
with the
dog.
dog. And then I said with that bike. They be having that bike too.
A bike and a dog, and
Yeah.
they love
See,
real
she
hard.
said yes. That's what she meant when I was
Yeah,
saying
couldn't.
yeah, couldn't survive
Because
alone.
they
It's a
need the
lot.
helpmate,
Yeah, a lot
I
of
agree.
or they need somebody to balance them. Like say a man like it's men out there that's crackheads that make good money. They need somebody to get their money too. Or is or as a woman that can get all the money to keep paying the bills. They not good money managing money or something. Any old type of thing. They might be a gambler. They might go out there and shoot dice all day. You know what I'm
Like
saying?
that's what a helpmate.
Yeah, one day they good, the next day they on their ass. What she say? Read that.
That if the men are also in their 40s and 50s, they also have already made families as well.
Yeah.
Most of the time, yes.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying, and that's why I be saying sometimes it's not a benefit on the side, but I
You
I,
know why?
I do feel like this now. Now, after you done did your thing, like you said, you got kids, I got kids, and then you ain't looking for kids, you ain't looking for that. What's name? You just looking for a person to just finish this journey on off. You
Right,
know what I'm saying?
right,
But
right.
there's too many women out here waiting to finish the journey on off, and then at that age, now it's not a husband and wife dynamic. It's coming off like a partnership without a leader. And I was thinking about that the other day. No, without a leader, without a top dog. It's like sometimes you got families that starting off getting married and they be like, oh yeah, the woman run that house or whatever. You can hear the whispers. You done heard whispers when people be talking about who run that house and this house. Oh, that woman, he do everything she say and this and that. You hear a lot of things. So I think sometimes men get married sometimes and it's not it's kind of like I said, like I say, it come off like a person needing somebody. You feel what I'm saying? It's
Well,
like it's like I ain't got enough money to support on my own, and I need help to do this. Like I done had, I'm just gonna say it. I done had women, to talk about moving in with me, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I paid a light bill." This and that. I'm like, "I'm good. My light's be like $10 or so." Oh no, I'm just saying. But yeah, I mean, it's like I'm not. I'm not looking for uh the petty pot thing, like my little change in your pot or whatever. I'm looking for if a joker partner, they all in to go to the next level if you like that there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you done froze up again. Well, you looking hard like a mother too. Oh, okay, my bad. I guess we'll catch you in a minute. Let me read a comment while she froze up. That what that what happened when some people had to fight with their internet. He said looking for a CNA because okay, some people and they looking for that. And looking for somebody to take care of them at the end of their life. I can feel that part of some things too. Like some people at the end of their life looking for somebody to help them out and all that type of stuff. You know what? It seems like, let me see. Yo. Yeah. But yeah, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Um I can see how you would feel like some people looking for a little doctor, a little nurse, or whatever. But halftime now, um, um, hell, the man damn near pushing the women around sometime. Now you might got these older couples like this, but if people haven't noticed, hell, the women are becoming way bigger than the men now. And now the dudes that y'all ain't seen the 600-pound life for the wife and all that old type of stuff. The
I'm
man
afraid I missed what you were
cut
saying.
the
I am
nose
so mad.
open. You said what?
I hate I missed what you were saying. You like, and it went off. It wasn't meant for me to hear. I felt it was sincere. I gotta know what that
Man,
was.
I ain't got no rewind button, but I was speaking. I was fast.
I know, right? You was
That
flowing,
thing.
and gosh, I missed it. I
Man,
am so sorry.
boy,
I
when
have
you
no
got,
idea what's going on.
ooh, it's all right though. It's all right. We're gonna make it work.
Somebody enlighten me. Have you read
Now
that
she
right
was
there?
saying about the CNA, yeah, the CNA.
She said looking for a CNA because andropause has set in. Yeah, they can't wake up. That thing sleep. Erectile dysfunction. Like that's what she's talking about.
Oh, that what that is.
Yep.
Thing won't get up.
hmm
Well,
There's so
shit,
many health issues that men develop
they shouldn't
sometimes.
be looking for no wife because all she gonna do is cheat on
No, you have to get the right one.
them. Is that what you gonna say to these dudes on this motherfucker?
Yeah. You get the right woman. She'll be with you with your limpness and all.
Yeah.
Yep.
You better have a magic tongue around this motherfucker because your ass. if that
Sweat a little.
damn if that thing don't get up, I feel sorry for your motherfucking ass, boy. Cause you're gonna be mad at the world. Now listen, we already rest in peace, Robinson Road. Shit, I heard that. Hey, I'm gonna be quiet though.
I am not going there with you.
Read that.
She said, me and usually men and usually don't have the inclination of settling down until the body starts breaking down from all partying, hooing, hip, blood pressure, red, diabetes, etc.
Yeah, yeah.
That, yeah, I
That's
thought you
right.
said men. I thought that's what you were saying, Melody.
Okay,
Men.
yeah.
You said men, and usually a lot of times, a lot of guys don't want to settle down till their health start declining. Oh, I
Well,
need
there's
somebody
no
to help
need.
me.
There's no need. Men, I mean, just keep it real. I mean, I, I ain't gonna say no.
All
I know some dudes that love being married, but
right. Okay.
a lot of men, most men don't run out here and just be like, "Ooh, I want to get married. I want to get married." I think uh, when a when a man marries a woman that he gets her, she gets him, they can deal with each other. They can live together. They done had that little time together. They probably like, we already staying together. We already damn near married. We go everywhere together and all that. And I think them different couples, like old school couples that make it. But a lot of people get married not for that. A lot of people get married because it's a bucket list. And and that's the problem right there. Or you got a woman that ain't had no sex in 3-4 years, and she done put that thing on comatose, talking about I ain't giving nobody none till I get married, and now she trying to keep her word, and now it been 10 years. And that thing collecting dust, and she done forgot how to hunch and everything.
Oh
So
my God.
I'm just saying, what that is? I don't even know what that word. Oh,
I don't either.
hollering. Is that could be hollering?
Hoeing, I guess.
Oh, hold on.
Unless you speak in Chinese. How you speak Chinese in that?
Sing. Okay, my bad. Nah, she said, what do you call an old school? Because back in the day, Papa had two families and killed both them women in Momo and
Moo
Pregnant.
moos and pregnant. Moo
But
like the little house dresses.
well, what it is polygamy back then worked better because they
Didn't
didn't
have a
have
name. That's
Star.
why it worked better.
No, because they didn't have Star 69. Soon as Star 69 came, that's when everything fell apart. Papa was getting caught up, called back at their houses when they left. They used to use their girl phone to call their other girl and be like, "Hey, I'm on my way, baby." And soon as Star 69 called, she was calling back an hour later, talking about who called this number. I ain't call you, bitch. And that's where all that stuff came from. Star 69 set it off. They Star 69 and then they had a counter for Star 69 was Star 67 or something. And then they found out a way to go around that and it was over with. Once they found out the way to block uh to stop Star 67, because people used to call Star 67 before they died, people found them. But as soon as they went past that, it was over with. And life changed for everyone.
Mm.
I'm just saying. Yeah, Star 69 fucked everything up. It
Yeah.
was happy. It was happy families to Star 69.
Star 69 was the
Yeah.
before Facebook.
Right.
And now
That was that was the
Facebook was before what's the new thing, the T app?
You think T-App gonna blow? I think T-App already done got somebody killed. I think
That's what I'm saying. T-App gonna be shut down because that's gonna
yeah,
cause problems for people. You know, when Facebook started, they used to have this little group like post somebody and let's see who know them. And I
yeah.
think that T-App gonna work the same. Like some people may
No,
not
it
even
gonna
know
be
the
the same
person.
way because you know what?
You're
If you
gonna have
put
haters everywhere you go
no,
now.
listen, if you put somebody picture in a group, somebody gonna know that person. They gonna screenshot it. They gonna take a picture on them.
Everybody know,
They gonna
especially
be they gonna be just like this on the screen. Take a picture, and, 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 and
somebody.
they go send it somebody.
Girl, look at this.
And I know who that girl is, Miss Star 67. I know her. I know her, Miss Miss Catwoman. Nah, that ain't her name. I know who that is. Cause she done put a picture in here before. Cause women can't get in no group and don't put a picture.
Man. I'm telling you, sometimes we can be so messy. We be knowing stuff, and women love to hold secrets over somebody's head. Oh yeah, somebody so and so fooled with him, and now she thinks she got something good. It may be good for her. It probably wasn't good for the person that they fooled with.
She got, she said she got her glasses now. She can type correctly.
That's what age do you get? I know, right? Cause when I turned 50 something, I was like,
Man,
whoa, okay,
you know
well, we
what?
50.
And I thought the same thing. I started eating better and everything. My eyes better now.
How many hands you see?
5.
That's one hand. I ain't say
Right.
fingers. You weren't
I
listening.
know. I know what you were saying.
You said 5.
Right. I'm fucked up. Cause you ain't have but 4 fingers up.
I didn't say finger. I said how many hands you
Oh,
see.
no, I said. I said 5.
Yeah, you
I
fuck.
just fucking.
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, we ain't even did one damn subject. I don't think.
Yeah, you got to do better.
No, we did do one subject. Oh no, we don't know. Come on with it. Come on with it.
A lot of women run with the bad boys until they're 35. Then say, I want to get married. Oh,
That's it.
okay.
Listen, the age is 35. When women hit
35 is the
35,
age of
it's a
marriage.
it's a it's a little thing go off on them.
I need
I
a
better go
husband.
ahead. I better catch me one now. Well, I still got this thing. I can break it down to the ground.
At
They
least
gonna
push one out of one or
listen,
two.
listen. They gonna go all the way down to the ground on the joker, trying to get that last baby out. Come on, come on, come on. Look at that girl
Have
with
a
the
baby
Daisy
with
Duke
my
on.
husband.
Huh?
Look, I know a young lady, right?
Uh-huh.
I've known her since she was a little girl. She's an adult now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she has about 7 children.
Uh-huh.
Okay, she had like one of the daddies of the children to be incarcerated.
Uh-huh.
Then the next set, she had him. He was killed,
Uh-huh.
like murdered. And now she has a husband. So she
Yeah.
has 7 children. So she's having an 8th child so she can make sure she have a child with her husband.
That's cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
I
And
remember.
and, and she's probably 35.
Yeah,
Look at you.
I'm gonna tell you, them goddamn women, them women that they got a lot of children be have some good kuna cat. I look back in my years like, Lord, you know, dated some girls with a lot of kids.
And why you didn't have no children with them?
They had enough for both of us.
So
One
if you
time,
could,
Rhonda up into his house, she said she late. She had to make a Kroger run. I'm glad you made it back from Kroger. Time to get into this show.
These days, it's great for you to make it back from anywhere. So yeah, we glad you made it back from Kroger.
Yeah. See, at
Is
least
Kroger 24 hour now?
that's a no, that's a safe
Okay.
store. No, it closed at 11, I think.
Okay.
What's up, Linda? Up in his house, up in his design. Yep, but yeah, yeah, I think oh, I think a lot of times oh, hold on. I think a lot of times women get to certain ages because I'm telling you, even if they just with a person for a while, I still think round 35, they're gonna be like, hold on, player. You either gonna marry me or I'm finna get somebody that gonna marry. I think that when women be thinking about security and longevity, I think women are always looking for and I think that's why the system been done like it been done because women want to have that other baby right around
What do
35.
you mean been done? What's been done?
See, 35. If you have a baby around 35, add 17 years on to 35. What that make?
17 years older than 35.
That's come on, man. That'll make what? 52?
Yeah.
Okay. So by the time a woman get 52, even that last kid that she almost squeezed out of there is over with. So 52 to 55, women done with that. Now they really want to get married then, right before that what's name because it ain't no, you know what I'm saying, like it ain't no them kids used to be like a little savior, yeah, you get it, yeah. No, I mean women used to have them kids for welfare purposes and stuff like that.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
You don't think so?
Okay. No, I don't. No, I don't. Not everybody. Maybe some rock that way, but hey, I remember I was like 32
Because I
and
thought about it. I was like, if I was a woman, I was like, I probably would like that first kid. When that kid get about 12, 13, I'd give you another one. And then I'm telling you, you get one ready close to 40, man, you sit to almost 60. So I mean, hell, it's some 60-year-olds right now getting kicked out of the house because they ain't got no kids no more.
oh my goodness.
I'm just saying, you don't think, I mean, it's all about survival. You feel what I'm saying? So everybody trying to figure out a way to beat the system or some kind of way. And
Well,
that's
well, but
what
listen, I mean, not even worrying about the system.
oh
As
she
a
said
young lady,
she in Flowwood. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead about your young lady. What?
oh, I was just saying, like, when I was like 32, I was thinking, like, I only have one kid. I don't want this kid to grow up alone. And I'm serious, like, for real. I
Yeah.
was like, I want me a child. But at
Uh,
the time, I was like, I want the baby and not the husband. And I
uh,
was talking to my brother about this, and he's a preacher.
right.
He's like, you want a baby without the husband? I'm like, yeah. I just want the kid because I don't want my little son to grow up and not have a sibling. So if something happened to me, he wouldn't have to bear my loss alone. He'd have family, like immediate that can help him grow and, like family, whatever. I was 32 when I said this, and I was so serious. But at the time, my mindset was so different and adamant on not having a husband to bear another child because of past experiences. Because the things I've gone through before, I decided to be more like a selfish person, not to include a husband or a man in my life or be consistent. Because one thing my mindset went like, I don't want multiple baby daddies. And that's why I end up being a mother with just one kid, because I did not want a child to experience like, what if I get this man? He does more for the child I have now than the child I have here. So, female instincts, we thinking like this. It's a terrible place.
Yeah,
So we should at least try and grow with what we have, to build something.
yeah.
So we have these thoughts.
That's why I always say that is, if you have like I don't see how if a woman have 3, 4 kids by the same dude, it ain't no reason to leave him. You know what I mean?
I'm saying, like, what can you not do to not work it out?
Yeah,
Like, what is it so bad with this man? You've laid with him and you've had at least 2, 3 children. Why can't you work it out? They apparently know you as a person.
yeah. Uh Melody say, do you have anything positive to say about women? Uh yeah, I think now I'm gonna tell you this. I think I be saying I think this the problem sometimes. When we get on here and these bitter truth pills or that, I don't think people like to hear the truth. So it might feel like it's negative, but I'm just telling the truth because I talk about old dog ass niggas too. I ain't like what all I say positive about dudes. It ain't like I'm out here talking about look at all these great dudes out here. We just messed up as a little race right now. We just running a little rat
As
race.
a culture.
Yeah, look at our cities and our culture and our how we running around right now. I think right now, um, I think women always cared about their hair and stuff like that, but I done seen more women that's into their hair, nails, toes, this and that than ever before. And it's like the positive side of stuff like exercise, eating healthy, and other stuff. People ain't on that part of it. You know what I'm saying? It's not.
Okay, well, let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
When it comes to women, just say for instance, you see a woman, no man, she has children. Would you often compliment a woman for nurturing a child, for having great qualities of like leadership or directing their child in a way, or communication skills that are positive?
Oh yeah,
You
like
know,
if I get around, like if I think what you're trying to say is like, say if I'm around and I see a woman around a child and I see the child is respectable and like a good child,
so
this and that.
do you acknowledge that
Yeah,
in a woman?
I
Do you
acknowledge that.
acknowledge?
Yeah, I acknowledge. Listen. You can see a child and you can tell children that been raised right in a household. It don't matter what the parent is doing or whatever, but you can tell that they are putting a good thing into that child. If you just go in the household, you can go in another household and you can see the child and be like, "Ooh, I don't know, he might end up in the penitentiary." You know what I'm saying? But I mean, if you're around and see, that's all I'm saying is when I be saying, you know, things about our culture or about what's name, it's hood talk. I mean, just just saying the truth. I don't want to paint a picture that's not there or
Right.
something I haven't seen. Um, I know it's good women out here, but I don't think it's majority. I don't have that much confidence in it. Um, I think if we took a survey or about the women that can really deal with a man, And that's when I put on with good good women. It's not the fact that you could even, I put it away. Sometimes women can kind of see if they're a good woman or not, just to even say if they can hold a righteous conversation with a man. See, a lot of women now, they so anti-man, anti-little hatred of men. It's like sometimes women like men, but they do have a what's name hate because they don't like hearing the truth. If somebody tell you the truth and you initially and it hurts your feelings or you feel like you under a fire or something, that's because that's something in you that you know that might not be right, that you feel like, okay, I'm under attack because I'm acting like this. No, if you wasn't acting like that, it's just like when I said I can notice a good child when I sing. You don't think men out here can notice a bad woman or this and that? They know the woman that they just, when a man come up to you and he don't want to know your mama, he don't want to know you what's name, he ain't really trying to get to know nobody or whatever, whatever. He know what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's a mutual thing. You don't want him to know your family. He don't want to know your family. You don't want, yeah. I mean, is like it is what it is over here. And it is, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, and then you got in this society now, men are under attack all kind of ways. Me too. Women are basically saying we trying to destroy men, take down the what they call it, paynachi. I mean patriarchy. What they call when men patriarchy. When they saying that men rule the world. What they saying, the patriarchy rule.
Patriarchs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm listening to women saying about taking down men. I
Okay.
mean, you know what I'm saying? In every video you see the like the hate for men, and it started. And the crazy thing is, it started, and I don't even like saying the name because I don't want people to get triggered. But it started with Donald Trump running, and when I looked at it, he was running against a black woman, and it made women just turn on men. You remember in Mississippi, in Ridgeland, Mississippi, what a black lady told the white man, wait, in a couple more days, we gonna beat your ass. Women gonna run the world, this and that. People, people don't realize when you talk to men and talk down on men that you can't ask a man to vote for you after you telling them what you finna do to them. And this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy that women would think they could push me in or talk to me in a certain kind of way that'll make the, and still black men in majority still voted for Kamala Harris anyway, even though that men was women was down in men and telling them we finna take over the world, we finna run this shit, and women power and all that. Man, I seen all that in that little 3 months. She spent $1 billion trying to get her point across.
Well, hey, I can say this. All of that, it came from a different era. It didn't just come from women, you
Uh-huh.
know. It is what it is. That's over with.
Let's
That's
get
fine.
that. Let's get.
Yep.
I think she agreed with you about the what you were saying about the I remember when the comment came down. Come on with it.
Jay said, if you want something fixed, you need to figure out the problem. The problem is the Negro community. So figure out what's so different from our history than the others. Then we can search for answers.
I don't think. Niggas trying to figure it out. Because this is what I'm gonna say, Jay. The reason I don't think niggas trying to figure out. Okay, we got junk food. The reason they call it junk food because it ain't real food. It ain't no real vitamins, minerals, and shit like that. But guess what we do? We eat the fuck out of it. We go to the grocery store and buy nothing but junk food, food that ain't real. All that don't come from the ground, don't come from nobody. It's processed food. We all know processed food is bad for us. We buying chips, we feeding our kids chips, drinks, honey buns, all this shit that's man made out of a store.
You forgot
You know,
ramen noodles.
yeah, all this is man made and all that old type of stuff, and we just push it into our kids. All these, everything that anything that if if you go over to the if you don't remember what a vegetable section in the grocery store is. If your grocery store is Dollar General or the or you go shopping at the store, the corner store by your house, you ain't getting nothing that's right. And the only thing you getting is from the ground is that banana that they have at the front counter that they give you for 50 cents. And the rest of the shit you getting to tear up your body. So if we can't do the basic things to try to get our mind back right, what makes you think we trying to fix a problem? We smoking more than ever before. We smoking weed more than ever before. When women are drinking more than ever before. We doing everything bad. We feeding our kids. Our kids are bigger than ever before. We not exercising with our kids. We ain't taking them walking to the track because we don't want to walk. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we are not even feeding them real food half of the day. Half of the day they running in and grabbing a tater chip bag off the top or in the cover or honey bun or something, running back outside, sugared up, Jolly Ranchers, all kind of stuff, Tootsie Rolls and every damn thing. That's made in a plant. But then we want stuff to change. We can't listen. Even in the Bible, they say our body is the temple, and what you feed your body is what the outcome is being, and that's why we got kids that can't be still, can't get them think right, this and that because they high on sugar. We shooting them up with sugar, popsicles, ain't nothing but sugar bar, and all this old type of stuff that we making. Kool-Aid back in the day, everything. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we got to be we if we want something changed, we got to do something different. You can't do the same thing and want something different. That's called insanity.
Right. Expecting a different return without change. He said he don't have anything positive to say about
Well,
women.
I don't have anything positive to say about men. I mean, I don't have I don't have a lot of positive things. Listen, if people like I said, if people give me stuff positive to do or talk about, I mean, we watch the news. We watch everything, what's going on with all this thing, and everybody hating everybody, Republican hating Democrats, everybody, all boy, they want boys playing in girls' sports. They want goddamn it. It's anti-Christ around here. It's anti-religion. It's all kind of stuff all over the place. Everybody hating everybody. Nobody like. I mean, now you got Mexicans over here. Now they starting to hate us. Now they starting to hate American. They man, old black people ain't helping us. I don't remember on none of them damn uh films I watched when them police back in the day was spraying hoses on black niggas. I ain't seen no Mexican in none of them pictures. None of them damn pictures. But then when the stuff go around another way, they expect us to run out there and be the what's name. We even been brutalized. I didn't see when Rodney King, I didn't see no bunch of Mexicans walking through the streets talking about what they did to Rodney King and all that. I ain't seen no Chinese and all these. I ain't seen nobody from dude. Them jokers out there shooting niggas in when the LA riots jumped off. The Chinese damn near got barred from LA. It got so bad down there. They got something called Chinatown. They got a little Mexican town. They don't want to be around us like that unless they making money off us. And that's the
Oh,
truth.
wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I'm just keeping it real. How many black people that you know that went to Mexico and moved to Mexico and felt welcome around there? You know what I'm saying? And if you tried to holler at one of they women or whatever, you end up in a swamp somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Will.
Shoot, I'm just telling the truth. What happened? We talking all this stuff. Wasn't it just last year, or the year before, when 4 motherfucking black folks went to Mexico or went over there and didn't come back because mother killed all of them? Yeah,
Black people?
yeah. 4 black people went to Mexico and got killed down there.
Okay, why? I don't know.
Yeah. But I mean, I just I I think a little bit more on truth stuff that's going on right here. Come on with it though.
Jay says, seriously, most women are the truth. Most are scared and traumatized from previous experiences or scary stories.
Okay, I'm trying to make this make sense. Most women are the truth. What I'm trying to figure out what. Let me go to the.
He gonna tell you the truth.
Let me go. He said I could say the same about man. I know some sorry ass men around. I've been around them. I mean, hell, it's sorry men everywhere. Shit, hell, you can't even get men to work. And none of that shit. I mean, there's a lot of shit that's going on that older folks be out there, these men, oh Lord, these youngsters, and then we don't even call them men no more. We call them YNs. Shit, we
We
just
be
call them
getting
YNs. Shit, these motherfuckers running around. Think
Yeah.
about it. Think about it. If you're a good parent, I don't think you could I don't think you can be a good parent, and this gonna piss some folks off. If you watched your child walk out your door in 90, 100-degree weather with a black hoodie on, a ski mask, and long black pants on, black shoes, and you are just as dangerous as your little YN you just seen walk out the door with all that. You supposed to tell him, man, if you don't pull that hot shit, you making me hot. You walking around with this shit on. I'm gonna cut up the hoodie. If he ever watched that motherfucker, it'll be the last time he ever had that motherfucker. I bleached that motherfucker white. I'm just saying though, it's like we don't have no control over the kids. I'm watching kids at school. I'm talking about we in Mississippi. 100-degree weather. I'm watching these kids in the morning getting on buses and all that with hoodies on, walking in school with black hoodies and black things out. You can't call yourself a good parent and watching your child walk out like a damn criminal. When we were coming up and a motherfucker had a all black on hoodie, ski mask and all that, goddamn criminal.
We knew what was going on.
Shit, you can't sit there and watch your child walk out your goddamn house looking like a goddamn criminal, looking like somebody you should be scared of, and you don't see nothing. You can't just say, "Oh, that's my baby." No, that nigga finna do something fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Or if he the nicest child in the world, the perception. If he get out there, he make the wrong move and he got on hoodies and all the stuff we started telling people not to do and not to be Though you don't supposed to run around here with hoodies on looking like the criminals. So if somebody do something around the corner and run around the corner, all they got to do a detour. The police come around the corner. You got this matching outfit is the criminal.
Mm-hmm.
So people don't even look like that. I'm not trying to look like no goddamn criminal out here and trying to goddamn what's name. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
mean, no, I ain't trying to look like nobody else. That's
I
why
know, right?
if somebody wearing all white, I'm wearing all black. If they wear all black, I'm putting on something different. I'm sorry.
Separate yourself from the world.
Come on
Okay.
with it. Come on with it.
So when you get through to a woman and she fully opens up, it's an amazing experience. But on the flip, if anything makes betray their trust, they can't even recognize themselves.
Yeah, because they'll turn on your ass. I feel what you're saying. They wishy-washy. That's what you're saying in so many words. Goddamn women can be on your side 1 minute and hate you the next. And I done said that plenty of times. A woman can love you to death. And the same way she love you, she can hate your guts, block you, don't even want to see you no more, all that shit. This kind of love, that's why I never wanted to goddamn fall in love. Because I don't want that kind of love. I don't want a motherfucker soon as goddamn it, you break up or whatever, hate my guts and can't stand the sight of me and all that. Man, y'all can keep that kind of shit there. If a motherfucker got to hate me like that, man, I don't want that kind of love at all. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
Because I don't want nobody to love me and tell me they down for me and my ride or die. And then soon as we break up, god damn it, you know, deleted every picture you ever had of me or the painted the goddamn it the pictures in your house, the side I was on and cut it out and all that. Man, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? If it gonna get that bad, I don't even want to get in it. I don't even want to be in it. And that's the problem that men are having with women these days because it's not the same loyalty as it was a long time ago. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A long time ago, it felt a little loyal. You know, even like when you see people like I done seen dudes wearing the same clothes as they women and all that shit. As soon as the shit hit the fan, they hate each other the same goddamn way. Man, I don't want to be in that shit. I don't want to be. That's fake love to me. That's some fake funk ass funky shit that you don't even. Most men don't even want because I would want somebody that claimed they love the shit out of me, and then once we broke up, you hated me and you start wondering why I was even with him and all that old type of shit. All that shit just that's called trash love to me. If a motherfucker hates you more than they love you, goddamn it, they gonna move on to the next relationship, and then it gonna all end the same. You know what I'm saying? It gonna be that same energy where every man that they ever been with wasn't shit. But women so smart that they can't see he ain't shit from the get-go. Come
Right.
on, man. Make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. That's why you got to date, figure out what you got before you get into this thing. Don't meet a
Mm-hmm.
motherfucker, fuck them, and then goddamn it, you know, oh, we done had sex now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No. Goddamn it, meet a motherfucker. What's name? Try to get to know a motherfucker or something, and don't hate a motherfucker. You know, don't be around nobody that you hate. You know what I'm saying? Don't. I mean, it just. I don't know. I just don't like that feeling. How this today's love ends. You know how it ends.
Immediately.
And that's what I'm saying. I think it done got to the point with men, we seeing it so prevalent that women are in and out of relationship, and they not vetting these men and not vetting to see if they good people first. Don't get involved with a bad person. Then if it go bad and you wonder why.
Right.
You didn't see them 3 tattoos under his eye, that tattoo under his tongue, and you know what I'm saying? Tattoos
Under his
all.
tongue.
No, I'm just saying. No,
Oh,
no, I'm saying it
I
could
was
be
about to
the
say, what does that mean?
motherfucker. This motherfucker look like they goddamn got out of jail for a triple murder, and, and
Lord.
and you be trying to make this motherfucker into some super good person, and I'm gonna tell you, and this might hurt some feeling too. I look the same when I watch when I watch women with a lot of tattoos too. I look at it and I be like, she look like she in a biker gang. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
I mean, it gives off that kind of thing. Like, oh, she been locked up, or she in the bike. You know, it's something when you see a woman with a bunch of tattoos on the neck, under on the face, under the, all on the hand, the calf, everywhere. I mean, it's a little extra. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day when I came up, women would put a little cute heart or something on them, a butterfly, letting you know that they was a good person. But when I
mm-hmm.
see tarantulas and alligators on your ass and mother scorpions and shit that kill you, snakes and shit, I don't look at you as no good person. No, you can't goddamn shit. If you seen a man with all that goddamn shit on, you wouldn't look at him a good person. He got the
Oh
Grand
no.
Reaper. He got a Grand Reaper on him. The M13, MS13s, and all kind of gang related. You wouldn't say he a good person, and that's what people got to realize. If you call yourself wanting a good person, you got to try to search for a good person. You know,
Yeah. Or show some good in yourself first so you
right?
can attract what you bring in.
What she said. She said, "Hell, half the men ain't
Meaning anymore.
right," and and
I know.
I can believe that one. What's up, Tony? Up in his house, up in this thing.
Antonio.
Is it
The gen-
the generations are getting worse? Yeah. I mean, it just. I promise to God, I be wanting to say good shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? And when I see good stories, I try to share them. When I see kids having fun, good fun, I try to share them. But when I see kids, acting like I seen one the other day, it was the girl was walking to her car and they was listening to some music, and it was like 3 girls hanging out the window, and they were throwing finger signs and rapping the music and this and that, and I was like, oh my God,
And what are they doing?
no, this is what we are raising. No, I'm telling you, like, it's little girls around here ain't 1, 2 years old, they shouldn't be at the party, and they at the party twerking and throwing the boots and doing the boots dance and all this old type of stuff. And hey, they throwing they got little fans. They 3 years old popping fans, and I don't know. We used to let kids be kids, for a while. Now kids think they grown up at
Sure do. Like
at
the little meme, it's a little meme. Like he said, "I'm grown." Little boy saying, "I'm grown."
Oh yeah, I
You
remember
know,
that. I remember when he first made it. That boy is grown now, probably because that was
probably
about
is.
10 years.
I'm just saying, he was like, "I'm
Yeah,
grown."
that was about 10 years ago when he was there. He was like, I'm man." Yeah, I remember that. All right, read that.
Jay said the problem we see in men and women are the results of the man. If the man is the head, then we got to take responsibility and actions first. From my eyes, a lot of women are kind of faultless till you find out a male family member, male associates, or etc. did or neglected something they was responsible for. It's a social domino effect.
Okay, this is what I'm finna say. 'Cause I got a lot to say on this little old topic right here.
Well,
Hey,
listen, wait.
okay, good.
Before you attack or before you
I'm
snap
not.
off,
I'm not
make
gonna.
sure you read. Make sure. Let me read it one more time.
No, I
So,
get it.
okay, don't be biased in his statement. Just let me read it one more time.
All
He
right.
said the problem we see in many women are results of the man. Okay, and let me stop there because the results of a man can start from the home. Daddy wasn't there, or daddy was there and didn't tell
Ooh,
daughter how to move,
hold on, hold
or
on. Hold on.
she got
Well,
wait, hold on, I'm still talking, or still like she been in relationships because daddy wasn't there. Daddy didn't even
but
meet the
you
two
breaking
because
it down. I'm trying to break it down the same
but
way.
listen, just listen to
Okay.
what I'm saying though.
You said you
So,
were finna read it over.
but listen, I'm telling you from a lady's perspective. Just listen to me so you can get an understanding what I'm receiving it as a woman.
I received it. I know what he talking
Okay,
about.
well, go ahead and take over. Do your thing.
Well, this is the problem with it. The only problem I got with this is accountability. And one thing, Jay, I have noticed about Jay is he's not letting women be accountable for their actions. And I'm gonna tell you how it started. It started in the 70s when women started divorcing men in record numbers when they came back from the war and all that. It ain't our fault that we ain't in the house. The police came. Women called the police on their men, put them out the house, and said that was the government. You know how they say the government was their dad, and they put them out the house, and they used men for sex, having babies, getting they government, some government houses, this and that. Sometimes, but what I'm trying to say is what Jay doing is not letting the woman be accountable for nothing. You steady trying to make it seem like men are starting off in these households, and they not. These are women-led households from the birth. These are 70% of these ain't even had a man in the household. You know what I'm saying? These are not no dual households with a man and a woman had the baby. Oh, and then we broke up. No. These are men that ain't never been in the household. The girl got pregnant, was still staying with her mama, did never move in with the dude or whatever. They broke up and this and that. And these are the kind of households that he's trying to make men be responsible for that ain't
So
never been.
wait,
No, listen what I'm saying. Men ain't never been in these households. So how can you blame the man and you won't blame the women? Listen, if the woman is over a household, she got to be responsible for what come out that household. If you raising a household and the baby is changed and there ain't no man or it come out a certain way or anything, you responsible for that. There's no reason to point and say, oh, if your daddy was here, this and that. No, because daddy was never there. Daddy wasn't there. Even when the child have these kids born, daddy ain't there. You know what I'm saying?
so do you blame the women for that? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm
Okay,
saying he ain't blaming no women. He's blaming the men. Oh,
no, I'm talking about
he's
your
saying
response.
the
From
results
your
of
response,
women.
are you saying you blaming women for the dad not being there?
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, most of the time. 50%. Listen, more than 50%. Okay, it started off because people having sex before marriage. So you already getting having sex and having a oops baby with a nigga that you have time you didn't like. You don't even know the nigga that good. He ain't even met your goddamn family. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Sometimes
hold
the
on.
first time these dudes meeting the family is when the baby get born.
But why do you think that started, right? Let me tell you. Dads are so important to be a part of their child's life, whether
Mm.
it's a girl or a boy, either way you put it. In 1964, they started this thing. It was called like a welfare. Was it a welfare or poverty or welfare thing in 1964? They started this because even before, even when they was doing the slavery thing like that, the men were having to be absent from the woman's lives because the men, the house man, was having her to come in there and do their business and out here doing business for the man that they with. But the government drew men away. They pushed the men away. They started providing
Right.
all these things to
Right.
make women be independent, not to do. They
There you
did
go.
this so
There
they
you
can get
go.
rid of the men. So
There you
hey, just say for instance, the men
government.
are being absent, are being pushed away by the government.
I can agree. I
So
can agree
there,
with that.
but there are so many families that could have had a man there because he chose not to be a part of their child's life. So just say, for instance, me myself, just say if I was a woman in a situation, I grew up and didn't have my father present. A
Right.
lot of women probably could move different if they had a man present to be actively in their lives to help them make decisions on a man. Or women, if you have your dad in your life, you can actually have this man to meet your daddy before you decide to lay with this man and bear these children. But a lot of times we are vulnerable as women. A lot of times us as women, we looking for love in all the wrong places. Is this true? Women, we looking for love in the wrong places. So we decide to lay down with these men and bear these children. And when these things happen, we're making decisions on how we feel from experience.
Yeah.
So that's where the decisions come from. Where we start moving, like what Jay is saying, the problem come from what we experience in life, and a lot of times it be what we go through. We try say, "Oh, I'm gonna move different this way," but
Yeah.
your heart is already different.
But see, I ain't hear no government in there. I ain't hear that because he done went to slavery. So I'm gonna get on that. Let's catch up right quick on this next one. What's Rhonda said they love you and they hate you real quick. Just like I said. Okay. What's up, Tony? Said, what's up, my peeps? Loving the show.
What's
Appreciate
up?
it. What up, Pat? Up in his house.
That
Up
is
in
present and don't have
I
nothing
know
to
Pat
say.
doing
What
right
the
here.
world?
Pat got something to say. Okay. He said it started with and that's another thing I get. We ain't gonna never move forward because we so busy talking about it. We can't change slavery. Just like having the slavery when them white men were running up in there. We ain't talking about all these women that were married. Did the white man come in there and broke up the home because he had sex with the man's wife and had a baby by the man's wife?
But you know what? Slavery has not gone anywhere. Slavery is still here. You know what it's called?
Job.
Jobs. That's it. You go in here and you work for these $1 million companies, report to them on time, then you paying taxes on stuff that you're working to get paid for. You're
Yeah.
paying taxes on getting paid, then you pay taxes for working. So slavery has just changed its name. It's called a job. Jay
Yeah.
said it started in cattle slavery. We were allowed to be the head as we designed to be. Everyone is responsible for themselves, but there's an order and it starts with the head. So, who is the head? If the head is damaged, the whole body will suffer.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you another thing it started with. Integration. When Martin Luther King knew he messed up when he's trying to get us integrated, because before we was integrated, we had women millionaires, black millionaires, and all that. People had separate. We had black banks, all that old type of stuff. We were living just like Chinatown and all that. We had our own towns, our own houses, our own complexes that were built by just black people and all that. And if it had separate, still was separated just like that, we would have been okay. You know what I'm saying? We wore suits. We dressed up. We presented ourselves nice. We went to the funeral. We respected the dead and all that. We dressed up to go to a funeral. We
Not
dressed up to
anymore.
go to a church. We show respect when we go up in church with a SpongeBob uh
Pajama set
book,
on.
bookcase on the back of your pants and all that old type of stuff. So it's a lot of things when it comes to that. He said we was messed up before integration. I can agree with that, but I still think the stats say we ain't never moved nowhere since before integration. We only own what they say 1%, 2% of what's name. We still at the same place because and then I'm gonna tell you another thing. We killing more babies than we letting put out. We believe abortion is the next goddamn. If you want to build an army, you first got to birth them. If you're killing off most of your babies, how would you get your population up? How would you have workers to go up in here and what's name? We killing. It's women around here that had 3-4 abortions.
Yeah.
When you killing off our population, they got stats that's showing that we killing so many people. We killing more people than slavery did, double in a year. Double and
Yeah.
triple in a year. At least slavery, they knew they were keeping us alive to keep us working. God damn it, they killing us out the womb. And then you got the Margaret Thatcher, the biggest racist white woman that came up with the abortion clinic. She came up with the abortion clinic to get rid of black folks. People need to start doing their history about Margaret Thatcher. She was the biggest racist back in the day. She made up because she didn't want poor people to make children. And it's sad in there. You can Google her up. Black women won't even Google this lady. You know what I'm saying? Margaret Thatcher was the biggest racist there was. And you send up a white woman from the 1940s, 60s, or whatever. Oh, you think she wanted? You think she built abortion clinics for the white people? No, she built it for black. Why you think all of them in major black cities? All the abortions right around the corner from you.
Yes, it is to decriminalize our population. And that's where it comes because so many people are being shamed for getting pregnant out of wedlock or not supposed to be having sex. And so they feel like if they erase this era, it'll be okay. It was introduced, so people get with it. Tony said, damaged goods are damaged goods, whether it be male or female. We are responsible for how things are in these social structures, constructs. We all need accountability for our own unhealed traumas.
Right.
Once we realize that we are unhealed, then we start the process of becoming better.
Right.
But we all need to hold each other accountable for actions and call it out.
Right. And
That
we
part,
need and guess what? And the reason I love this statement so much because we got to call out our bullshit now. We
our
keep
bull
on
crap.
we keep on trying to go back to slavery, but we
The
still
next person.
fucked up. We
I
still
wasn't
eating
part
the
of
pork.
slavery. I can't even say
Listen,
nothing about it like
We
talking about.
still fucked up. We still eating pork, even though we know pork bad for you. We still eating shit. Anybody eating chillings in this day and age ought to be slapped. Cause you shouldn't be eating no goddamn chillin'. We were
That's just
slaves.
toilet tissue. That's
When we were slaves, we were made to eat this shit. We shouldn't be eating this shit no more. Only thing we should eat that's good for us back then was watermelon. And if they knew it was that good for us, they would put some bullshit in it too.
They would have double grew it into something.
They were like, them
It would have
niggas,
been a potato
they
melon.
were like, them niggas jumping too high. I done whooped the shit out of that boy. He still goddamn. I'm just saying though, we got to take accountability now, and we got to stop worrying about the past, and we got to build now. Because
Yeah.
guess what? If you keep on going, what the past gonna do about the future changing stuff now? See, we so busy crying about the past that we won't change shit now that we can change. We know this shit fucked up. We know the bad food. We know the alcohol, the everything that's bad for us, it got a label on it. Got cigarettes, may call counsel, this and that. But we'll celebrate a whole month. November, October, whatever that council money and all that. We'll go right
Yeah. October.
all that. But what we would do to stop the council? See, stopping the council would mean we'll have to take accountability. We have to stop drinking so much. We have to stop smoking. We have to stop eating all the fucked up food and all
Sugar.
these processed foods and
Sugar feeds cancer.
hot dogs we know that ain't good for us. Sausage we know that ain't good for us. All these stuff. Once you go and you start looking up how they made, you will start changing on what you eat if you know how they made. Come on,
Jay
with
said we are damaged mentally and spiritually. That's why our few billionaires walk so lightly. Even Trump said, I can't shoot somebody and they'll still love me.
I ain't gonna go there. Come on with it.
Past that, other races don't even have conversations close to this about themselves. That tells you everything. We effed up.
Right.
We the shit too, though.
And listen, I can agree, but we so fucked up that we could be the shit if we could save our money or we could figure this shit out. We making millions. It's athletes, as all these folks making millions and all that. They all on the news and everything. Every jokers know how to make money and all that. We just got to start changing how we move. You know what I'm saying? We got
Yeah.
to. Come on with it.
You don't want to admit the bad the white race did to us, but blame the Mexicans staying clear when the whites torture us. Make it make sense. I mean, I wasn't tortured by white people, so I wouldn't know.
Thank you.
I only
And
know
and, there's and see
what I
this. Yeah,
read.
hold on. Let me do it like this here. What you saying, Jay, is what I'm talking about. The white man did a number on you that you can't even recover. Goddamn it, you ain't never felt the whip, and you still can't recover. You can goddamn make it much. Jay, I'm gonna tell you right now. I know you. You could be a millionaire in a couple of goddamn days, a couple of years, if you ain't one already. Ain't nothing holding you back. But you still talking about how the white race doing us bad and all that. Ain't nothing holding us back right now. And that's the problem. We ain't got nothing but holding us back but our own substance abuse.
Ourselves. But
Our
listen,
own substance abuse.
but this is something that slavery instilled in our race, our culture, and that's been carrying on from generation to generation. You know, it's been a significance of lowering self-esteem of being the great person you are because they try to dehumanize us or they try to strip our identity or creation of a system that institutionalized inferiority for black people. You know, this is what was done. They create this historical trauma and people being taught this and people holding these grudges in their hearts instead of working past this stuff and you going and feeling adequate about something, feeling worthy about something, or getting rid of your insecurities of what you can't do. You know, so this is the thing that slavery carried on through our culture. And people are holding on this. That's what the white man did. That's what he did. And this how they rock. They rock for each other. But if we rock for each other, we can be so much stronger than any other race there is. But we can't even get along to try
And
and
I'm gonna
build
tell you this.
anything.
Now I'm gonna tell you this. Like he said they losing millions fast than they make it. You know why? Because they trying to be like a Shador or a Deion Sanders when they get their money. They trying to show people that. You remember I put
Uh-huh.
a post today that say you trying to impress people. There's you going broke trying to press people that's broke. And that's what black people doing. They get their money. They ain't doing like Tara Owens did and Ocho Cinco. Watch their story. They got money and get what they did. They took their money and they rode bikes to practice. They stayed at practice. They bought them a little old bitty car and this and that. These folks out here buying Bentleys on their first year contract, buying $200,000 cars and stuff like that. And you know the average person in the NBA don't last but 3 years. The average person in the NFL don't last to 3 to 7 years. And that's the same thing with the NBA. You know this is a short term. You one injury away from never working again.
From being retired and not
Right.
finding a job.
Right.
You think
But
they got a local job to throw a ball or catch a ball or run a ball?
and listen, your first 2-3 years in any sport, you should be saving
Saving it.
every goddamn penny. I mean, think about it. The boy Travis Hunter, he got married to a luxury marriage and bought his wife big old Benz out there on his first contract. He ain't put no money in stocks and bonds, none of this shit that make money like this here. See, we being taught.
He got advances on his contract. Just
I'm
to
telling you,
parlay.
man.
And just for her to take him through a divorce or potential divorce.
Nah,
You
that
never
ain't- that
know what
story
your
ain't true,
losses
though.
are.
That
You
story
never
ain't true.
know.
His story ain't true, but it wouldn't be out there if she didn't do all
Then
this
think about it.
and all this old type of stuff. It's like if y'all really a team, won't you do like Gucci Man did? Gucci Man went to jail, gave his woman. I'm gonna say something positive about goddamn it, a woman. He gave his woman $2 million. He came out of jail. She had $8 million and made it. That goddamn woman is down with him like 4 flat tires. And listen, I ain't got nothing bad to say about Gucci Man wife. And she the truth. And that's how black love should be right there. Well, somebody, you can leave somebody some money, and they guess what black people do? I done seen many drug dealers go to jail, left their goddamn family, their woman, and everybody else money, and them motherfucker broke and goddamn with their hands went out when he came out of jail. Telling you now. And the man had to get out of jail and bring himself back up because ain't nothing was made about the money he left behind. Didn't nobody trying to invest it, none of this stuff.
No, they probably
Bought
spent what he
cars
left
and paid
behind.
rent. Bought cars, paid rent, didn't even buy houses. If somebody left, he should at least have a house. If a joker leave $500,000 or whatever, he should at least have a house when he get back.
But when you don't have that mindset to build, if you don't have a mindset to grow, what are you expected to do?
That's what I'm
If
saying.
you've never had anything, that's why so many people showboat when they get a little something. Income tax time, you see so many new tennis shoes, new furniture, new cars, new TVs, new restaurants you trying out to eat. When nobody think about what if.
Yep.
What can I say?
And guess what?
What's the hardship?
Guess what? People don't know the next stock coming out, but they know when the goddamn Jordan's coming out. These folks got the Jordan.
In the rain,
They
the
sitting up
snow.
here talking about, oh yeah, the Jordans came out in May and June.
These
and all that.
Jordans that are coming out, they've been coming out since
get what?
1990.
And guess what?
They just repeat.
Watch this. I'm gonna hit you with another. And guess what? Jordan, look, y'all invest in Jordan shoes and Jordan invest in the penitentiary. Make it make sense. Google it up. Google it up right quick how much money Jordan got invested in penitentiary. While you buying his Jordan, Google that up right quick. Jordan invested in penitentiary. Why motherfuckers all that? He invested in jail. And we wonder why we can't get nowhere. We trying to invest in a motherfucker that invested in our goddamn lockup plan. Because he ain't gonna never be around us for him to get locked up. Shit. I'm telling you, man. She said, can't trust a motherfucker with $500 these days. You goddamn right. Goddamn Skippy. Shit, you'll fall out. You're damn near to kill somebody. You give Joe $500 these days.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna be look. You ain't gonna even be able to believe this when you see it. I know you done found it already, ain't it? He said, Jay said, I can't help that. I can't ignore the reason why things are like they are. I'm not saying we can't fix ourselves, but we are scared to deal with the mental consequences of slavery. Every issue you complain about results in slavery is 2025. Well, no, what I'm trying to say is we got people coming over here with nothing. We got Mexicans and Haitians and motherfucking Africans and people coming over here with little or nothing. And bringing up businesses and all this and becoming millionaires while we sit over here cry about what we in the land of the free, home of the brave. You can do whatever you want to do. You can make this shit happen. Everybody got the same 24 hours in the daytime, but I ain't gonna spend 20 of my hours crying about how I can't get it when I can go out there and get it. That's called victimhood. And that's a mental illness. And you know what? I was listening to somebody say about the horoscopes.
Mm-hmm.
About horoscopes. How it affect your mentality. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I act like this because I'm a Scorpio. I act like this because I'm an Aquarius. Motherfucker, I'm a Leo. And I like getting money. All my Leos, we like out here getting money, having stuff. So all you other signs can cry and cry wolf and all that old type of stuff. But you know what I know? August people, we get money. We be trying to get paper. We ain't doing all this crying. Leo's out here trying to get paper. So all that crying, I ain't gonna get in the crying Olympic with y'all other signs because I can tell when you ain't a Leo. When you get to crying about every goddamn thing going on around you and don't pick up your bootstraps and goddamn get out here and get that shit. Crying, man. I don't do no crying. My bad. Come on with it.
I haven't been able to find that. So when you get an opportunity, you just share with us, and post it on your page, and we'll just go lurking and look.
Ah,
Rhonda said Bob Barker make all the Hell House clothing for the toothpaste on down to the shoes on their feet. Barker.
Jordan's investment into the penitentiary. Let me see. Hold on. Did what's name? This name, blah, 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 blah. Oh, they said no, he do not. They said it's a false rumor.
Well, that's why I was just saying I couldn't find it. That's why I was asking if you
It,
had the information
Jordan
to share with us.
Wow, let me see. Yes. Jordan. Oh, hold on. It said, yes, Michael Jordan did indeed invest in private prison stocks, but not Michael Jordan who flies and slams.
It was another Michael Jordan. It wasn't the basketball Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I was telling you. I couldn't find what you were saying.
Gotcha. I'm glad that shit is debunked.
Well, good.
But see, that tell you how people be throwing these rumors around like that.
Yeah.
That,
You have
that's,
to research and be careful for
they
what you
showed
hear.
through that. They showed through that out there a while though. Okay, read. Oh, you already read that. Bam. Okay, come on with it.
And those people didn't have to deal with 400 years of worst slavery known in written history.
Big dog. And we didn't either. You ain't never had no whip on your back. You ain't never picked no cotton. Only slavery you can say is having a job, and like I said, you can make all this stuff on your own over here. Just like slavery started in Africa. If we want to go there, slavery started in Africa. So if we want to go all the way about this 400 years, we can go back 4,000 years. And slavery started way in Africa, 5,000 years ago. So we can hush all that up because slavery was started with the what's the name? It was just called more of an indentured service type where people that didn't have much work for the wealthier people, and they didn't get it wasn't the same kind of slavery, I don't think, with the woman. But you can watch them old movies when they got them when them folk were rowing and all that, and you see you can see slavery been here. You know what I'm saying? So our slavery probably was a lot worse, but slavery been here. He said Bob Barker name is on everything. Let me see. What has Bob Barker invested in? Have that on damn. Having his own company, yeah. Oh, Heath. Oh, he promoted animal rights and responsible, but okay for pet population control. He is also supporting a number of animal welfare organizations. Sea Shepherd and Society donated to. Okay, well at least let me see. Bob Barker ain't no joke. Okay, he did a lot of things with animals and stuff. Okay, okay, okay. Bob Barker done did some good stuff. Bob Barker done did some good stuff out here. Okay.
We're not talking about the Bob Barker from The Price is Right, right?
Well, I think so. Yeah.
What do he do?
Man, Bob Barker done opened up all kind of stuff, health. I mean, with animals and stuff, health organizations and hygiene.
Is it the Bob Barker from the Price
He
is
got a
Right show, or is it William
yeah.
Barker? Who is it?
Nah, it's the Bob Barker from Price is Right. I'm looking at him.
He dead though. You know, he died
Yeah,
in.
no, I'm just saying, you know how they do that, and then his family probably own it now. Own his stuff. It probably just keep his name on everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got a couple of companies though. Yeah.
No, you need to check out that ain't the same Bob Barker.
You sure?
I
Cause
don't think so.
oh, hold on. There's another Bob Barker there.
Right.
I guess it's a Campbell unit. That's a different Bob Barker there.
Right.
No, I'm talking about no. I mean the Bob Barker that I think the other Bob Barker. No, that is Bob Barker. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's the animal charities and stuff. That yeah. It said yeah, charities after his
Well, do
passed
your research and
because he
then bring it
because he
back.
because he listen because on his death he even his 70 his $70 million fortune to an animal charity after his passing. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He donated 70 million after he passed to animal charity. Yeah, that's him that owned that owned some of that stuff. It was an animal. He did a lot of animal rights stuff though. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Now that other biker you I saw that was like at a university or something or something I say.
Okay.
Okay, come on, come on.
I'm broke and effed up. Ain't scared to admit it. I've had so much money, legally and illegally, and still believe I can get it like tomorrow. I'm speaking of the whole.
Well, see, I'm gonna tell you what it is we get caught up in speaking in whole when the whole ain't never had nothing. Everybody, e- everybody ain't got them same aspirations. You know what I'm saying? Like I know a lot of people that live sometimes just live day for day. They don't live for, you know, a lot of people just want their own little personal stuff and they live for that. You know what I'm saying? Like some people live to work, come home, be able to spend time with their family, enjoy life, sit on the porch, holler at their friends, talk, have fun, this and that. They ain't out here putting in 60 and 70 hours a week, working themselves, trying to get all this American dream. Everybody ain't built like that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't want that. So when you talk as a whole, you being ungenuine because you can only really talk about you and the people around you. Because when you talk as a whole, it's people on drugs, it's people that can't save $500, and you trying to make it seem like they should be trying to become a millionaire. It's some people don't want that. Some people ain't never want that. You know what I'm saying? And we got to look at it like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's some people that ain't gonna never own a house. Some people that want to own a house. Some people don't care much for a house. So it don't matter if they do or they don't, long as they live their life out how they want it. And when you start speaking other than your experience and you start speaking as in whole, like everybody, then you're not being truthful because we can't put ourselves in everybody's shoes. Because everybody don't want to do the same. That's why we got all these people doing different jobs. Everybody don't want to do the same. There's a person out there that driving the bus, only want to work them 3 hours or 4 hours or whatever, and they going home and they good. They made their little check, they good. You got another motherfucker, they gonna work all out of town trying to grab money. They gonna go here, they gonna go there, they gonna go everywhere because they got bigger aspirations than other people. Everybody don't have them same admirations. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. A lot of people don't have them same admirations. You know what I'm saying? All
Yep.
right, come on with it.
Jay said that's the difference between cattle slavery and indentured servitude. Servitude is like a lower class job, very different than the transatlantic slavery trade.
Yeah. And I agree with that. I agree with that. She said, yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him. I see, look, he said he been doing that stuff since 1972. And I looked at something. He had started something.
1959.
And he had started something in 1972 too. Yeah, he been doing this shit a long time. I
Okay.
didn't even know Bob Barker was in shit like that. I guess he had to have some kind of life outside of the talk show. No couple of hours to see him in the daytime. Come on with
Yeah, exactly. We were put in this situation as a whole, and until we join together for a common good, we will suffer, divide, conquer, illiterate. It literally.
Can I tell you something? Just like Malcolm X said long time ago, you ain't gonna be able to take everybody with you. You ain't
That
gonna be
part.
able to take everybody with you. And see, that's the whole thing where I feel like we being disingenuous because we feel like to bring ourselves up, we're gonna be able to take what country got everybody doing good. You know what I'm saying? It's no country like that. You know what I'm saying? The best country in the world is the country you in right now. And to do anything without being harmed or what's name to have freedom to do what you want to do. We're in the best country it is. We done got over a lot of things that, you know what I'm saying, done went through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we just got to realize that we in the best country in the world, and until we realize we in the best country in the world, and we got to put our own bootstraps on and want more. Sometimes we, goddamn it, keep each other from getting more. Sometimes people feel like you got too much, but what it is everybody don't have the same plan. Like I love working. Some people don't love working. You know what
I
I'm saying?
know, right?
So
Hello, I'm present.
sometimes it be like some people that you know they might get at you and be like, oh, you a workaholic, oh, you always like this here. I mean, it just what the hell? We have hold on a second. Hmm. Okay, well I guess we still hold on. Oh, shuck it, duck it, man.
Hmm?
Something didn't happen. Hmm. Something crazy didn't happen. Well, we got too ready. Uh,
You going too in debt. What happened? What happened?
uh, oh no, it seems like oh no, that look like Facebook done did some. I don't know what to say. Uh, yeah, I think something going on Facebook. It said we having trouble screaming on Facebook. We may be having issues on Facebook, and it is possible the stream was ended or deleted on Facebook. We will keep trying to let you know resolve the problem. Please check Facebook to ensure streaming looks okay. Well, they might be telling us it's about time to end the show.
I think you better let it go.
Oh Lord, no, they didn't do me like that. Hold on a second. Let me see what they did. Let me see what they did. Let me see what they did. Is that thing did it stop on me? I don't know. Let me see. Oh yeah, I think that thing. Let me see. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let's see. Oh yeah, that thing stopped on Facebook. Cause it's viewing like it cut off on Facebook and I don't know. Oh well, I guess. Oh yeah, there's still some people. Nah, it look like. Hold on. It's still it's still recording. Yeah,
Oh, it is? Okay.
well, it is what it is. But something going on. But hey, it is what it is. We gonna make it work anyway. But um if anybody can if they still see us on Facebook, whatever, say something at the bottom or whatever. So he said, Zach, we put in a situation, oh yeah, join me, ride and conquer. them. But yeah. Hey, it is what it is. What I was gonna say, what we were just talking about.
You were just speaking about Jay's last comment.
Yeah.
He said, we didn't post it. He said exactly. We were put in the situation as a whole until we join together for common good. We
Oh
will
yeah,
suffer, divide and conquer living. That's what you was just
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about.
And I just feel like you said, we ain't gonna get to a point that everybody come together in a certain kind of way. It sound good, but like I said, everybody ain't gonna never come together the same kind of way. It sound good, but it's not. It sometimes it's not reality.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And
Um,
hey, we over our time anyway, so don't want to. You got anything else you want to say? You got anything else want to say before they kick us off Facebook? Let's get real tonight. Facebook said we ain't playing that stuff. They doing little cussing or something. Okay, I don't know what that is, but it don't seem like it don't seem like we still on Facebook today. We on YouTube and the other Facebook page, but we ain't on regular Facebook because everybody watching us now just on YouTube. Look like how to say? I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they might not be watching us on there. Let me see. No, because they quit and stuff. It is what it is. Well, how they say, it was nice. We had a little run, but all good things must come to an end.
Hello, that part.
And I know you sleep anyway. I know you got to go to work in the morning, so
Yeah, to my job,
right.
to my slave ship. Yeah, I gotta go.
Well, goddamn it, I got to go to my job in the morning. It's a little slave ship too. I just got to slave on my own. All right, well, we'll see y'all next Tuesday. Don't be a stranger. We can get up out of here. That part.
Good night, everybody. Happy Tuesday.
That
Trip out, big splash, baby, you can see it. Yeah. Strong. On the way. On the surfboard emergency. Can't worry, they ain't notice me. Strong. Gotta get paid.
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Listen.
Got him! Got him!
we up out of here. How they say we'll see y'all next Tuesday. Be here or be square.
That part.
See y'all next week. Later.
Good night.